Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sela Febriani from Management Class 23B with NPM 234111003. In this video, I will explain the material forecasting in operations management. Forecasting is the process of estimating future events, conditions, or needs based on analysis of historical data and factors influencing change. In the context of operations management, forecasting plays a crucial role as it forms the basics for decisions related to production planning, inventory control, workforce scheduling, and resource allocation. With accurate forecasting, companies can reduce uncertainty, reduce costs, and improve operational efficiency. Forecasting also helps management anticipate change in market demand, allowing operational activities to be more focused and measurable. Forecasting in operations management aims to estimate a company's future needs, whether in the form of product demand, labor, or other research. The primary goals of forecasting is to provide a solid foundation for the planning process, ensuring proactive rather than reactive decisions. Through forecasting results, companies can develop strategies that are more adaptive to market fluctuations and economic conditions. Thus, forecasting serves not only as technical tools but also as a strategic instrument for achieving competitive advantage in operations. Forecasting types can be distinguished by their time frame and approach. Based on the time frame, forecasting is divided into three categories: short-term, medium-term, and long-term. Short-term forecasting is typically used for operational purposes such as production scheduling, inventory management, or daily to quarterly workforce planning. Medium-term forecasting is used for capacity planning and budgeting over a period of 3 months to 2 years. Meanwhile, long-term forecasting focuses on strategic planning such as factory expansion, major investments, and new product development, spanning periods of more than 2 years. Based on their approach, forecasting methods can be divided into two categories: qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative methods are used when historical data is unavailable or irrelevant, such as in the case of a new product launch. This approach relies more on subjective judgment based on the experience, opinion, or intuition of experts. Some commonly used qualitative methods include the DELP method, market research, executive judgment, and historical analysis. Conversely, quantitative methods are used when sufficient historical data is available and can be mathematically analyzed. These methods utilize statistical techniques to identify patterns in past data and use them to predict future conditions. Quantitative approaches are divided into two broad categories: time series and causal. In time series methods, forecasting is based on past data patterns that are assumed to continue into the future. These patterns can be trends, upward or downward trends, seasonality, periodic fluctuations, cycle, long-term patterns that follow economic conditions, and random variation, unpredictable fluctuations. Commonly used methods in this category include moving average, weighted moving average, exponential smoothing, and trend projection using linear regression. Meanwhile, causal methods are used to explain the cause and effect relationship between the forecast variable and the factors that influence it. For example, demand for a product can be influenced by price, consumer income levels, or advertising expenditures. Common techniques used in causal methods are multiple linear regression analysis or econometric models. I will end the presentation of the forecasting material this time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.